President Trump's South Florida holiday is over. Now it's back to business in the nation's capital. The president taking off from Palm Beach International Airport just after 4 o'clock this afternoon. He arrived at Joint Base Andrews a little more than 30 minutes ago. He'll have several pressing items to attend to once he gets back in the Oval Office. Foreign policy will certainly be high on the president's agenda as he begins the new year in Washington.
He's weighed in repeatedly on the protests in Iran via Twitter. This as North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un issues a new threat, saying it's easier than ever for him to deploy his country's nuclear arsenal. CBS 4's Weijia Jiang is live at the White House for us tonight. And Weijia, what more can you tell us about that threat from Kim Jong-un?
Arutube and Rick, this happened during Kim Jong-un's annual New Year's Day address, and he warned that the U.S. should know that his work on his nuclear force is now complete and is now what he is calling a reality. And during this speech, Un said that the button for nuclear weapons is at his table and added that all of the U.S. mainland is now within the strike zone. Now, President Trump has always been very blunt and used tough talk in talking about North Korea and who he calls Little Rocket Man, but so far we've only heard a few words from President Trump in response to this latest threat. He was asked about it down in Florida, and he simply said, "We'll see, we'll see." Of course, we do expect he will be pressed about the issue a lot more in the coming days.
And Weijia, protests against the government in Iran have hit their 5th day, and they've turned violent now.
And we know from the president's Twitter feed that he's been keeping an eye on that. Has he hinted at any possible action on the part of the U.S.?
Well, he has certainly chimed in. So far, 12 people have been killed. And you're right, these started Thursday, and they've been ramping up since. And he has communicated via Twitter, not surprisingly, criticizing the government for what he calls failing at every level and actually supporting the protesters, also lashing out a bit at other European governments for not doing more to retaliate for what's become a really violent demonstration. As far as action, though, that's why he's being criticized, actually. Even though a lot of people are praising his ongoing support for the protesters, they also have a little bit of distrust for him because so far he has not agreed to certify the Iran nuclear deal that was brokered under the Obama administration. So there is some skepticism there, also because his travel bans impact people who live in Iran. So even though he's tweeting that, you know, these protesters are standing up for freedom and the right thing, his actions so far have not shown much.
All right, Weijia Jiang at the White House for us. Thank you very much.